G'day friends and fans, welcome to Dave Talks Stuff. I may be alone, but I'm not lonely. And that goes for many men. Despite being without a partner or a girlfriend or a significant other or a spouse, most men are engaged in positive solitude, or even enjoying isolation. It's a state of mind, self-contentment, liberation from the rat race, liberation from the rats, the predators, the give-me's. It's a deliberate choice to choose one's own company over that of the parasite that roams the fields looking for a host to infest, to take from, to give nothing but poison to. It is a deep self-awareness that one is free to pursue one's personal passions, one's personal projects in peace when you do not have the harpy, the cat lady, or the predator dragging you down. Men are not suffering loneliness. That is the projection of the mainstream media in articles predominantly from the left, predominantly written by women or effeminate men, who are unable to understand what the term empowerment means. Men are empowered. Wasn't it not long ago that the women were saying that they were empowered and didn't need a man? Well, the men turned around and said, your deal is acceptable. And men went on to thrive. Women do not. Their lifestyles declined. Turns out the bear lives in the woods and then goes into hibernation, leaving them alone. Men do not seek validation. They live their own life and find peace. They can live with the emptiness. Women cannot. Men do not sit there constantly. Men have found purpose. Often when a man lacks direction, they go off into the woods and find purpose. Something to chop down, something to restore, something to build, something to look forward to. Yeah, something that they have been putting off, a passion project, whether it be a car to restore, a model railway, a model plane, just a collection of models. Anime dolls, or whatever you want to call them. Heck, I heard of a guy who collects coffee cups. I hope he discovers my shop any day now. Speaking of collecting coffee cups and shops, ta-da! I present to you Empire of Elves. That is empireofelves.myshopify.com. Empire of Elves, one word, .myshopify.com. The Empire of Elves is fantasy themed, related to the Empire of Elves, my book series. The Empire of Elves by David Applegate. See? Beautiful cups. ceramic. Although there is porcelain and enamel cups as well. And there's stainless steel bottles, travel mugs, and more. Now, so men have found power and purpose, but also quality. Instead of realizing, I know quality and quantity are not the same, and often there is a special quality in quantity, but after 100 women, maybe 200. For some men, they might get to that mythical number, around 250. But for a woman, they can get 1,000 guys in a weekend. There is no competition when it comes to predatory sexual behavior. So, men, rather than compete for the most shallowest or basic social interactions, and trust me, women are almost programmed to be flirtatious to get what they want. I say almost because they educate each other and refine each other's techniques all the time. Men do not feel compelled to discuss their bodily functions monthly, weekly, daily, to announce whenever they're having a wine and masturbation session in the bath, and then chuckling how it's much better than the real thing, and then wondering why the real thing walks away from them. Men don't have that problem. Men, when they ran into problems with women, what they do, they went out and built a replacement. That's it. They didn't build 1,000 sex toys of every shape, size, or fantasy. Nope, that's women. Now, the mindset of positive empowerment is having deep and meaningful conversations with the few rather than the many, to have thought, to have meaning in every social interaction, to be authentic. Men do not need validation. They do not need to be surrounded by people who don't really know them. They're not Taylor Swift, who loves every one of you, and seeking constant validation, feeding into the perpetual narcissism of teenage girls, telling them how much they understand their loneliness and insecurities. Sure, there's men who entertain, and they understand they need a bigger and bigger audience to make it to the top. But trust me, authentic men choose to be alone, don't wear a mask, talk about their true feelings, which are, I like this sport, I don't like that sport. That's the extent of it. But they have meaningful, they don't turn around and read the room and wait to be the last one to laugh because everyone else did. They don't like a joke, too bad, so sad. Isn't that right, brother? But I think the biggest is healthcare. Why is it that men's health goes up but women's goes down? Why is it that a man thrives where women have to find the company of each other? Now, in this healthy solitude, you're free to be at peace with yourself. You're to process your own thoughts and not go mad, not go stir crazy. You enjoy the freedom of your own space and the freedom to not be forced to decorate it, to clutter it, to prettify it. If you put a sock on top of the drawer instead of in the drawer, there's no one to persecute you endlessly for it. There's no one who's going to persecute you because you left the toilet seat up because you realise smells build up and you'd rather the smells not build up in that little contained potty, and you open up and go, oh my God, she's dropped the juice again. You're not constantly distracted by buzz, 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 or external validation. Do you love me? How much do you love me? Give me a jewelry. If you love me, I need that ermine coat. Charles got Camilla one. And there's also, perhaps, you find, even if you only know, this is the thing, men can know each other's first name for years, not know where each other lives, never once gone over to their house. But they can sit down and still have a meaningful conversation, get a little bit of advice, perhaps sometimes a little bit of help, and still consider that a meaningful relationship. Whereas women, they literally look at how much they get out of someone before they think even considering, oh, the bestie. Oh, you took me here, you took me there, you took me everywhere. You know? Oh, we have to hang out. I have to grip your arm and lean on you. You know? The fundamental differences. And the thing is, the insecurity of women is a learned behavior, a parasitical behavior. And I think, and this is my theory, they didn't choose the bear. They tried to make you jealous. And we just said, we ain't playing your game, sister. And now they're mad. Before I go, empirevalves.myshopify.com. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please support the channel. And if you please have something positive to contribute, thank you, each and every one of you who has provided wonderful endorsements and comments and guidance. And I look forward to you continuing to support the channel. For those who have yet to support the channel with a like, a share, or a subscription, please do. However, I would also like your financial support. Now you can make a donation through Ko-Fi. Join my Patreon. I have had, in the last couple of weeks, people join. Thank you. Buy my books. Buy my merch. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you in the next video, and bye for now.